The converted man here? Yes. The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. I was looking for a video to talk about, and I saw this as one of many videos just thrown up there. Hey, this is what's said in the Bible, as if that's an argument. That's it. Just the whole thing. Just, just the fool says that there's no God. What what's funny about this is, of course, circular reasoning. You haven't proven that the Bible is true, and you're using it to try to prove something is true, and it's rather silly. But the other thing about this that's ridiculous is it's like you didn't read anything. It's like you didn't bother to actually look at the rest of the verse or the Bible in general. So I guess I'll do that for you because you don't know how to read, I guess. I don't know. So that's pretty good gateway. I would think. Hold on, wrong one. Nah, nah, nah. See, I am a fool. There we go. All right, here we go. Okay, so first of all, this is for a person, a director of music. So it's being given to a specific person, right? It's being given to a director of music. This is music that's going to be done in church or in services or in gatherings of people that believe. So it's not aimed at non believers, it's not aimed at people outside of that congregation. So already, anyone that quotes this at you has no idea what they're doing because it's not aimed at anyone except for the people that already believe. Oh well. So the fool, what's a fool? A foolish person, someone silly, whatever, says there is no God. Now, okay, well, now if that's all it said, well, okay, a person can be a fool but still be right. So this is kind of an ad balium if we took it. No, sorry, not ad balium. Ad hominem. Oh, man. If anything, at best. Just because somebody is full doesn't mean that they're wrong or don't have an argument. So if that's all they're trying to do, then they don't care about logic. But anyways, it doesn't stop there. It says more about these people that are foolish, that they are corrupt. Their ways are vile. There's no one that does good. Well, of course, whether or not any given person is corrupt, I suppose, is a judgment call of some sort. And if their ways are vile, well, they probably wouldn't be a member of society for very long, I would dare say. And as far as no one that does any good, really, I think that there are people that do good. But in this context, no one does good. So it's applicable to everyone, including the believer. That, or is it that they're saying that the fool is this? Or, who is it talking about? Well, the person that throws it at the atheist has no idea who it's talking about, and they don't care. Why should they? Of course, the Bible doesn't bother to explain it either, so that's where theology steps in, and you got different people say whatever the bleep they think it says. Just like me, I'm doing it right now. Okay, anyway, so then apparently God looks down from heaven. Now remember, this is all just a song, so none of this has to be actual. This isn't like they're saying that all of this is true. It's just a song for all I know. Now, of course, it doesn't really fit any particular tune, but after translation, I wouldn't think that it would fit a tune, and whatever music that this was supposed to have to it is probably long gone. But anyways, so you shouldn't take this literally anyway, since it's a song, right? Anyways, but God looks down from heavens on the sons of men. And it's interesting that God looks down, as if heaven's up somewhere. I thought heaven was not located in space. Oh well, whatever. Anyways, he looks down and sees if there's any who understand, any who seek God, but everyone's turned away. Okay, well, if that's the case, then everyone is the fool in this case. So it's not, again, then referring to atheists. It's referring to all of humanity. But to turn away suggests that you know that there's a God, or you have some knowledge about God. And you're saying there's no God, and maybe you're saying that because of these reasons or whatever. But it implies something. So it's like they don't know how to read. It's like, did you read the rest of this? It says everyone's turned away. It's not talking about me. Anyways, and together they've become corrupt. There's no one that does good, not even one. Again, I don't agree with that, but whatever. Will the evildoers never learn? Those who devour my people as men eat bread, who do not call upon God. Now, it's interesting that God has people. Now, who are the people? The Jewish people, right? That's the chosen people, right? And the people that hurt the Jews are bad. Basically, that's what it's saying. So this has little to do with anything that came before it, but it's a song. It doesn't need to have any sort of structure that makes any sense in it. But it's, again, we're speaking to a Jewish audience potentially, although they'd be a Jewish audience. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, they'd be a Jewish audience, right? So it's not it's not to the Gentiles. This is not aimed at them. This is not aimed at people that don't believe or don't follow Yahweh. This is aimed at the Jews, right? They were overwhelmed with dread. There was nothing to dread. So okay, they're dumb. They're scared of something, even though there's nothing to be scared of. God scattered the bones of those who attacked you. You put them to shame. God despised them. For that salvation for Israel will come out of Zion when God restores the fortitude of people. Let Jacob rejoice and Israel be glad. So, in other words, basically, again, we're talking about the Jewish people, talking about Israel. This song is not about anyone else. This is not about. It's not about. It's not about atheists at all, and so I just find it hilarious that this is used by some theists against atheists. Not to be outdone, this actually appears twice. It appears in Psalm 14 and Psalm 53. And a slight variation, and it's pretty much reads almost exactly the same. So no real reason to cover it. I just find it interesting that a supposedly perfect book would say the same thing more than once. But I think that this is also interesting. Since we want to go ahead and use the Bible, do we? Okay, great. Now, according to the Bible, everyone is your brother. So when it says the word brother, it's talking about other people. It's not just talking about the congregation. So here in Matthew, and this is, of course, would be applicable to Christians, but they're usually the ones that throw this at atheists anyways. But it says to you that this is probably Jesus talking. Everyone's angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever insults his brother will be liable to the council. Whoever says you fool will be liable to the hell of fire. So if you say you're a fool to me, guess what? You're screwed. So it's like you don't even read your own Bible. And of course you don't. Because why would you bother? You don't need to read the Bible. But before you think that I think that the Bible is any source of anything that should be taken seriously, here's Proverbs. Whoever trusts in his own mind is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom will be delivered. What the hell is that supposed to mean? You can't trust your own mind? What the hell is wisdom then? What does that mean? Is that experience? Well, who knows? But yeah, so this thing it's just so hilarious and sad, and it's like, did you read the thing? Do you even know who it's talking about? There's some other bit of the Bible where that people will often take out of context to throw at atheists to say, you're a fool or whatever. And of course, that particular verse, I can't remember what it is offhand, but it's not talking to atheists. It's talking to people that had proof of God supposedly, and yet turned their back on God. So again, it's just they're not reading their own dang holy book, but that doesn't really surprise me. So there wasn't a video that I could eat, I guess. Well, there's probably something. I guess I should look again. Does God exist? Yeah, this is. Come on. And why should I have to look on YouTube for if God exists or not? I mean, shouldn't it be like obvious? Yeah, okay. Let's see. Lots of, stuff. Let's see. That one's 27 minutes long. That one's 29 minutes long. Oh, man. Okay, I better just end this now. Maybe I'll, maybe I'll do a different video when I find a video to do. Okay, that's all. Oh, and, again, even if I'm a fool, that doesn't mean I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wiser for not believing in something I have no evidence of. Take care.